Among the most well-known Barbarian skills are the three central Warcries: Battle Command, Battle Orders, and Shout, which comprise the glow you will see under nearly every Barbarian's feat in public games. That said, there are a few things to keep in mind, at least when it comes to the behavior of these skills. Starting with the most basic of the bunch, but also the highest level requirement, Battle Command almost always is a 1-point wonder since the only improvement is duration, and it's usually only used as part of a pre-buff. But it is one that you will almost always grab because it provides +1 to all skills for characters affected by it. There are some builds that can use higher levels of it, but for the most part, even they will prefer more points elsewhere first, and I'm not really a fan of dumping more than 1 point in it even for those builds. But if you do use it at higher levels for higher durations, remember that it does apply this plus skill to itself as well, so recasting it a second time will give you a slightly longer duration. Though, as a last cast wins type skill, where even lower level casts can knock out others, you'll want to be aware of any other barbarians in the party casting it, since they may override it with a much lower level version. Moving up the tree, we have probably the most desired of the three skills, Battle Orders. This is because it boosts life, mana, and stamina by an ever-increasing percent, and you will want to cast it after using Battle Command just to ensure you get the longest duration, as well as the largest boost. And it can be slightly annoying to have this in a multi-barbarian party since it's a last cast win skill as well, meaning lower level Battle Orders can easily override the highest level ones, so you will want to communicate with the other barbarians to see who has the best level of it. As far as the weird mechanics of it, you will want to understand that it functions like other percent stat increases, where for all of its boosts, the percent is only applied to base and flat values. So for life, it only gives bonuses based on your base life, hard points and vitality, and flat life items. It will not give bonuses based on life per level or gear based plus vitality. The same goes for stamina as well as mana, albeit energy instead of vitality values. So in many cases, that's why you'll see someone favoring a piece of equipment with plus 50 life, rather than a piece of equipment with plus life per level that might be in the 70 or higher range at the level they're at, since only the former will actually get boosted by this skill. Now, while those first two can be found on Call to Arms, so you'll see it on other characters as well, our last one cannot, and that is Shout, a percent defense boost that the Barbarian uses to get their defense values up to reasonable levels when needed, and is one of the stronger defense boosts in the game, though like all defensive perks, become absolutely useless while your character is running. And like the last two Warcries, this is a last cast wins ability as well, so higher level Shouts being overridden by lower level Shouts are perfectly normal. And as far as how it works with other defense boosts, just like other percent boosts like Iron Skin, Defiance, and Concentrate even, the percents are added together. So if you have 100% boost from one and 200% from another, you'll end up with 300% boost to your base defense, so it will never get extremely out of hand as far as the perks go. Shout also has the distinction of being the only Warcry cast by an enemy as well, so keep an eye out for whenever you're facing the Ancients, and if you're having trouble hitting, you can wait for Maddox's cast to expire. The last thing to remember about Warcries is that Warcries are missiles, much like Shockwave. So if you're buffing up the team, make sure everyone is in an open, clear area. That way they are not blocked from the buff by being behind a pillar or a corner, and the closer they are, the more likely they will be hit, since there are dead zones for the missiles as you get further out from the character. And next time, we'll actually take a dive into the more offensive Warcries, but for now, if you're curious about the utility Warcries, check out the link on screen now, and as always, keep gaming, have fun, and peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.